Yeah, I think you're just a great person, great friend, great businessman, all around just a great person. So, yeah, I'm gonna miss you a lot.
Rowan Jen. That's the name that'll go down in history as the name of my best friend, my partner in crime, and the rock that kept me hard throughout this past semester. Rowan loves that stuff.
That's not the humor we want on the YouTube channel.
To be serious though, me and Rowan first met back in June when we first joined the startup that we work at now, Recruit You. And since those times, we both completed a summer internship, left school to work here at Recruit You, and grinded the out of our lives. And while I recently negotiated my full-time offer with my boss Brooks, Rowan had sadly decided that he's going back to school. And now he's evolved from a stranger to my best friend, and I'm gonna miss him a lot. I cried over this guy. So sit back, grab a glass of milk, and enjoy the tales of Rowan and Daniel's startup adventures. Enjoy our journey, because we talk a lot about it.
Are we framed well here?
Not
Really?
It's a little tilted. Or maybe.
You can like move it a little bit, like.
Yeah.
It's January 10th, 2025.
I was telling Daniel in the summer, I didn't know I was going to come back for this semester, and we had a lunch here as well. And we were like, damn, like this might be the last time we see each other. Like it was fun working with you. And we were like, you know what? Like if you create a marketing agency down the road, this was right after we had like grown the Instagram 40K. Yeah. So we were like pretty high off that. I was like, dude, like if you've got a real talent, like you could create a marketing agency. If you ever do that, like I'll run the ops, like I'll do all the work for you. I'll run the Excels. There's a lot to reflect on, bro.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of good memories.
And now you're just abandoning the memories,
I know.
leaving it all behind.
Did we ever tell the story of like when I first met you? I remember.
Early on, Rowan was really risk averse.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, Daniel, we can't be posting these f***ing vlogs. Like, we have to be really brand safe. And then every time I would do some bit, you'd be like, yo, no, like that's not okay, dude.
Dude, that's not funny. It's not funny. Stop. I don't. No. Taka and Rafi on principle cut that.
No, on the first day, like Brooke, you had left the office because you left at like 5 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
And you were also posting like these really like sort of down bad things on your Instagram story. And I was like, holy fuck, this guy's unhinged. And Brooks was like, so what'd you think of him? And I was like, I don't know, like, you know, we're trying to build a real company here. We want to protect our brand image. Like, we can't have our name just being thrown around like that. Like, this guy could be bad for business. We're trying to partner with big companies here.
During that time, we were just like friends. Like, we were like, yo, Rowan, what are we up to? Yo, let's go again. Like, yo, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
And then now it's more. Now we're more than friends. Now we're more than friends.
Yeah, when I first met Daniel, I thought he was a little fruity.
When you text like that, I think some people think you're gay. Dude, what? You go all caps on me, I'm gonna be a little worried. You're, I'm dead, and then all the emojis and shit.
He thought I was gay, dude. I mean, jury's still out, bro.
No, I'm not.
Past few months have been a little rough for Daniel.
Guys, I'm straight and I am looking. And honestly, with Rowan leaving, I would really like some company in the city. So,
Mind the gap between a train and
but August came around. We finished contract negotiations. You returned to the office. That was an exciting time.
Wait, no. That was when I was in the shitter.
That was when you were, because I remember we were at Joe and the Juice.
Yes.
And we filmed that video, and you were like, I know Rowan said he's also a little worried. And then
That was the very beginning. I was like, I need to get technical.
Yeah, you were like, I can't be doing this low leverage work.
Yeah.
I don't even, those weeks were kind of a blur. It just kind of went by, and I don't even really remember what happened.
Well, yeah, because then the college visit started.
War never changes.
We were like, we need to get 3,000 users in 7 days, and we need to hit like as many college campuses as we can. And then at Penn, we were like, let's give out the donuts. Yeah, let's go to professors.
That was brutal. But I mean, we got 800 users in one day.
Yeah.
And I remember that day, that was such a pivotal day for the company.
Yeah.
Like that is when it went from like, oh, like, is the student side gonna work to like, holy shit. We can actually sign people up. And then we went to Temple, got 500 signups.
Dude, we were getting 500 user days.
Yeah,
Like back to back to back to back. We came back like heroes to the company.
Hey, what do we have here, huh? What do we have here? We have a champion.
Did it.
Good job.
Are you proud?
Yes, I'm extremely proud.
And then the New York trip.
Upstate New York was a shitter. Because Cornell, I didn't slept at all. You slept in.
Okay, so the story is, on my end, I was in the office 2 days before we went on the upstate New York trip, and I just like yapped to Wes. We talked from like 10 p.m. until 3 a.m. And then I went up that same day, and I was supposed to wake up at 4 a.m., get a rental car, and go to Cornell.
No, you're supposed to go to New York to pick me up.
That first day at Cornell, we didn't do anything, and
You're just f***ing around in Long Island.
Sunday we started tabling, and this is where things got grindy, I think.
Yeah, for me, yeah. For me.
I was grinding there with you.
And the day after was Binghamton. Dude, Binghamton, honestly, bro.
This is where I started to get annoyed with you, I think.
What do you mean?
And I just remember, like, I needed to do something that was pretty pressing, and you wanted to upload your video.
Dude,
and make me table.
I had to upload the
I had to dude, we had a event. No one was showing up to the event because there was no email sent. I had to send that email, and you were like, oh, I gotta post my YouTube video. That was one of the worst days in the company's history.
That was like bad day coupled with Syracuse the day after. And that was like just a day. Like, I don't know why. Oh yeah, it kept fucking raining.
Yeah, Syracuse was raining.
And then that's when you started developing the nature of like flaking out on me during the tabling.
I never flaked.
There's put up the live footage of Rowan literally leaving.
Bro, get back here. Get back here. Dude, get back.
Using my phone.
Because then it went from Syracuse to Colgate.
I really like Colgate. Colgate's so beautiful.
I got approached by the security there.
Are you with a student group organization?
Oh, no, I'm just like a student, but like not here.
I went to the dining hall after I got kicked off, and they trailed me to the dining hall.
Jeez.
And then Rowan was like, this is a really nice area to work in. And then he brought me to this treehouse looking structure. And then Boston picked up a lot. Like
Babson, Northeastern.
Aaron at Northeastern.
Yep, Aaron was great. Oh, that place, that burrito place we would go to all the time.
Oh, yeah.
El Jefe.
Wait, no, we went to George Washington on an Amtrak at night. That was the grittiest it got.
Oh my.
We went to George.
Dude, we woke up at like 3 a.m.
And then you slept.
You got the shit cut.
Nah,
Your barber messed you up.
My barber was fine, dude. I think the cut was fire. It was really short. But besides that, I think it was fine. For the most
I just
part.
remember I laughed so hard when I saw it. I was funny.
Dude, no, they didn't.
And then
We went to Georgetown.
and then the 12 a.m. bus to Duke.
Daniel was like, yeah, like an 8-hour bus at 12 a.m.
And then we could sleep on the bus.
There was a fight on the bus in the middle of the night.
I wasn't awake. You know the nice thing about Duke?
Julio.
No, we got kicked off campus early so we could stop donating early.
She's kicking me out today, but yeah, but it's all good. It's all love though. Yeah, thank you so much. Hug out the feud here. All right, thank you.
You were so excited to come back to the office.
Yeah. I was like, dude, we get to chop it up with Brooks again. Like,
World build again. We were
Yeah.
so like
yeah, dude, I was like,
rosy about the whole thing.
yeah, I was like, we get to document life in the office again. We get to have fun with everybody. Like, so
Yeah.
many cool things to come. First day back, you and Brooks are just arguing in the office for some reason.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the And then energy was just low. Brooks had just injured his neck and like, and I was just like, wow, I did not come back to a very high energy like group. What were your reflections of college tours after you finished? Like now, 2 months after, looking back.
Look back fondly. I hated it in the moment for a lot of it, but our company actually went 0 to 1. All the good things that have happened in the past few months would not have happened if we did not do that. I love being in like high growth situations, and that's about as high growth as you'll get.
I remember in the moment we were doing these college tours, I was like, I know we're gonna look back on these days and be like, I missed that. Like, we wish this would end. We're like, we don't want to do this anymore. To now where Rowan is leaving.
I'm still gonna be around. I mean, I go to school not too far from here, so
It's different. It's different being around though. It's different being around.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the reason we got close was just like we were going through some shit together.
Yeah.
Like we were going through a brutal time.
What are your plans?
I would like to work in venture capital this summer or work at a VC-backed company. I want to get technical. I want to learn computer science. Yeah, I just want to learn a lot. And also, I think one of the things that I appreciate now that I didn't appreciate enough before this semester started was like friendships and the college experience, as cliche as it may sound, because a lot of people harp on this, but it really is meaningful. And when I was basically given the option to forego my college experience, like, and I really sat with that, I was just like, I don't know if I'm like, there's so many friendships to make, so many memories to have. It's a very distinct time in your life. And like you've had most of your college experience, which I think is like, yeah. I think in my position, just being a freshman, like, yeah, I mean, relationships are really valuable. But first I was thinking like, okay, I want increased responsibility. You know, I don't really care what salary is at the beginning. I would like some equity just to be bought in. But as I was thinking about it more and put together a great offer, but I just started thinking that it wasn't about equity, it wasn't about money, and it wasn't really even about learning, honestly. Like, the main thing that it was just about was my relationships with my friends weren't what I wanted them to be. I have some great friends at Yale, but I would feel a little bit more distant, or, you know, it's hard to bond with people when you're having an entirely different college experience than that, right? Dude, I'm a very obsessive person, as I think Daniel is too. Like, I would only think about Recruit You. We talked so much, like, Recruit You and your content were all we talked about during those college trips.
Yeah.
I came to the conclusion eventually that I was like, I need to invest in friendships. These are going to be people I know for the rest of my life. It's important to have friends who are like outside of the, you know, like your work friends, right? Like obviously we're going to be friends. This has been a good journey. I'm very grateful. I mean, and dude, if you weren't at this company, this experience would have been like way different. Like dude, the people I've met, the way you've like, the things I've learned about content, it's like really, yeah, it was like very necessary that you were here to make this experience good. So
I'm glad, dude. This experience also would not have been the same without you. Yeah, I would not have, damn, dude. I would not have been happy going to college tours or anything.
Yeah, Daniel and I had a lot of banter during the college tours.
Yeah, dude. Like, I think the scariest thing during like the next couple of weeks or months is like being at this company without Rowan, because it's like a scary thing to lose your best friend at this company. And I think it's been so fun because Rowan cares about the content, sees the vision, sees what I'm trying to do, and really values it. I think you genuinely, like, I believe Wes, when he put in his like last paragraph of your recommendation letter, where he put like, Rowan will be one of the greatest entrepreneurs of our time. I believe that too. Like, yeah, I think you're just a great person, great friend, great businessman, all around just a great person. So, yeah, I'm gonna miss you a lot, and definitely won't be the same.
Yeah. The feeling is mutual, bro.
Yeah.
Let's hug.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'll miss you.
Jeez, it feels so dramatic. Okay, so the story of how I joined this company, I was in a club at school, and Wes reached out to every single person in the club. And I hopped on the phone with him. I knew nothing about Recruit You, but I like talked to Wes for so long. And yeah, like ended up coming to New York. I had no idea that this was going to become like a very big part of my life. If you ask any of my friends, you know, they thought this was just sort of a 1-2 month internship. It's become like a definite chapter in my life. It's changed the way I think about the world. It's changed what I want to study. My relationship with Daniel, I think, has changed my sense of possibility. Daniel and I spoke about this a little bit before, but to me, what is so remarkable about Recruit You is just like the power of self-belief. Here you have Daniel, who had zero reason to think he could be a content creator. He had put himself out there a little bit before, but was not established. Just really believed in himself one summer, took a leap of faith, ends up being like blowing up and seriously changing his life path, his career path. And then you have Wes and Brooks, who had basically no reason to be creating this business when they started out, and they had faith and they were confident enough to just defy all the odds. You know, they pitched all the banks, all the consulting firms for 2 years in a row, completely flopped. And on the third year, things start actually working. Self-belief is like, I used to think like, you know, the best founders, the best creatives are like just the most intelligent people. It's very clear to me that self-belief, that confidence, even like a stubbornness, that is the defining trait of doers of the world. I think if there's, you know, one thing I'll remember from my Recruit You experience, it's the power of self-belief, willing things into existence, a reality distortion field. You talk to Wes, there's a definite reality distortion field. Brooks as well. Like, I remember just like planning conversations with these guys, Wes and Brooks, and then you begin talking to them and they're operating on just like such a different wavelength. It warps your reality. And the same thing with Daniel. Whatever I had planned to talk to Daniel about, it was changed by talking to Daniel. These people have a presence that is really, that affects you. I'm very grateful to have had this experience. You know, Wes took a bet on me when I have, you know, no skills in marketing. I have no technical skills. Or at the time, I had no technical skills. All I had was passion. Like that's it. Yeah, I feel tremendously grateful for that. The reason that I wanted to go back to Yale was because of friends. The truth is, though, that like I've developed amazing friends here. I guess the Yale friends are just sort of a different type of friends. College friends are different than work friends. But I mean, Daniel and I are friends outside of work now too. I'm sort of rambling. I feel so confident that Recruit You is going to succeed. I feel so confident that Daniel is going to succeed and change the startup content game. These are just like secrets that the world is just like slowly learning about. Like I think Peter Thiel says that the best startups are really well-kept secrets. It's really true for Daniel and for Recruit You. I think these will be household names in the next few years. I've been just grateful to have a taste into the whole thing, to have a little bit of a glimpse into both Daniel's starting career and also the start of Recruit You.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I hopefully that monologue works. I mean, I definitely.
On my waist, We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Dude, stop.
Bro, get back here.
Instead of helping get things out, you just set up your camera.
Dude, these were not part of the job description. Wait, yo, how's the cut though? Dude, why is this guy laughing?
You got cooked, bro. He was a little nervous at the beginning. I had to put my arm around him, give him a little comforting hug. 7 days ago, we're in Brooks' office, and he says, we need 3,000 users in 7 days. We're like, oh my God. Fast forward 6 days. We've signed up over 2,500 users. Like, this is the fastest we've ever grown as a company. This is the raw reality of building a startup.
We may be down, but our still super pumped. Let's get after it. We're ready to begin. All right.
More to come on that in the future. One, two, three. We love you, Rowan.